Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for spending your time watching our Group 5 group presentation about Walmart store. Did you know that Walmart store, owned by an accused from largest capital city of United States, which is state of Oklahoma? The founder, who is known as Samuel Walton, opened its first store on 2nd July 1962 at Rogers, Arkansas, with big missions to help people worldwide save money and live in better lifestyle at any time, and can get Walmart product anywhere throughout their retail stores and e-commerce for nowadays. Their missions not only give motivational factors to their employees, but also towards consumer. Since the business operated in the busiest country of America, they set kind of straightforward visions, which is to make every day easier, especially for busy families, as one of the marketing strategy. After a decade of struggling, getting exponential revenue been a huge factor for this company to fly international by being one of the public traded. In 1990, they achieved their target by being nation's first largest online retail store. As of January 2021, Walmart have 4,743 stores throughout the United States and 11,443 throughout the world. They can be the most famous retail store up until now because they provide high-quality products.
Now, I would like to present about the risk assessment in Walmart Incorporated. Risk assessment is known as the analysis of risk, which could have a negative impact on an organization's ability to conduct business. Those assessments enable insight the identification of such inherent business risks or the deployment of procedures, processes, including control to reduce their impact on company operation. Walmart Incorporated divides the company's primary risk into 4 different categories, which is strategic risk, financial risk, operational risk, and hazard risk. Regarding the first risk category, which is strategic risk, that is about the macroeconomic factors. Macroeconomic factors, which including gross domestic product, inflation, and rates of unemployment, have an influence on Walmart. As example, if the gross domestic product average for 2018 is lower and the market is overloaded with product that exceed the population purchasing power, they will notice shelf with a greater quantity of expired food or a sales on consumer product that must be sold before expired. Despite that, if the unemployment is low, customer expectations are high, then the inflation is rising, businesses will recognize that they will be continuing to lose the ability to raise prices. Other than that, unemployment rate have a huge effect on the economy, where when a large number of people are laid off, the entire country will suffer. Workers will lose their job and the country output or consumer spending would fall. Another significant category which Walmart must defend itself is financial risk, that refer to fluctuation in foreign exchange rates, which may potentially raise cost of goods sold, hence reducing gross margin. This risk might include a certain fail to achieve market expectation again for society financial performance, which might also affect the economic price and volatility of inventories, shifting dividend, and others. For example, when Walmart purchasing commodities, goods or services provided by the company in a different currency, it might raise or lower the expenses for certain product. Despite properly insuring against currency risk volatility, Walmart suffered a 2.1 billion loss in foreign exchange in 2018. This foreign exchange impact will be represented in inventory, cost of goods sold balance, various ratio, and others. Customers may be forced to pay greater import expenses if exchange rate do not adjust in their favor. Next is about the operational risk, where all the risks that link to information technology disruption, where there are very important risks that must be avoided in company. The information system are vital to corporate activities because the disruption to them might lead to significant repair expenses, where the corporation must devise strategies to mitigate the risk. Cyber attack on digital platform are common in IT system, and if the firm has been unable to ensure an adequate level of security, then Walmart might lose sale, reduce transaction, and weaken its competitive position. Walmart has been the target of a security breach in 2005 and 2006. The hackers is targeting the development team in place of the company's point-of-sale system. Then they stole the source code as well as the other crucial material in the Eastern European computer. According to internal security assessment, Walmart had a variety of security flaws just at the time of the incident. For example, on corporate network, at least 4 years worth of client purchase data, including username, credit card information, and expiration date was left unsecured. In the fourth place is about the hazard risk, such as chemical hazard risk. As we know, Walmart sells a wide range of household products and sells a variety of chemicals to consumers. This risk usually happens during shipment where workers need to pick up a damaged bulk of chemicals and have a leakage on the truck. It most usually occurs while the product is being transported. Other than that, safety or security hazard risk. Walmart also deals with high-value merchandise that may attract people who wish to steal certain things. This risk also specifies about any explosive, fire danger, or lost children inside the store. Lastly, there were some reasons why organization and vendor must assess various hazards and risks in order to put effective control measures in place via risk assessment that can protect the people from possible danger and ill health, as well as assist, minimize, or eliminate hazard to develop a much safe and healthy work environment for everyone.
Walmart comes up with several risk response to reduce or handle the risk assessment. For the first one, in strategic risk, Walmart could use Walmart effects since it is function to help to keep inflation under control and return high levels of workers' productivity, as well as save billions of dollars to consumers. In addition, suppliers must figure out how to make their items for the cheaper price, or they can force the losses if prefer to sell via Walmart. Next, in financial risk, Walmart mitigate the fluctuations in foreign exchange rates by fixing the demands the currency exchange rates. They also commit to set a production cost and its profits by fixing exchange rates since it requires deciding the cost of converting one currency into another. Besides that, to manage IT disruption in operational risk, Walmart requires a large workforce to protect 38,000 servers, 250 million weekly customer transactions from hackers, 3 worldwide data centers, and 500,000 network devices. Walmart as well allocating workers to a red team, blue team, and purple team, whereby a blue team responsible for regularly testing the network by attempting to access it, while a blue team working to fight as opposed to the red team's attacks, and for purple teams employed as to optimize the advantages from the blue and red teams. Last but not least, Walmart solves hazard risk in chemicals by expand policy for chemical by releasing new sustainable chemistry implementation guides. The policy they highlights comprise of setting the bar for the exposure hazardous chemical, toxic chemical limitations, restrictions, and eliminations, as well as monitoring the reductions of hazardous substances. Additionally, for security and safety, they are integrating security cameras at eye level at the higher locations, applying data analytics to figure out when someone tried to receive approval for items they did not purchase, and employing off-duty officers at most of the higher crime stores.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. So for my part is the lesson learned from risk management course. For the first one is the risk management can guide for the decision making. Risk management data and analytics can help employees make good decisions that will help the company meet and exceed its goals, as well as how to deal with the risk. The top team management can brainstorm with an excellent source of guidance for employees in all areas and devise a few good plans. For example, the good strategy that Walmart has applied gave benefit for them during the pandemic and after the pandemic is over. As the demand for online services, particularly groceries, have increased during the COVID-19 pandemic, businesses have faced increased pressure to deliver product on time. And once the pandemic has passed, larger data sampler will provide a more in-depth comprehension of COVID-19 impact on consumer buying habits. For the next one is risk management can prevent event from recurring again that can something happen and cause the public to get a bad review of the organization. For example, the issues that have been spread on 2017 about Walmart data breach have been affect Walmart production and have been lawsuit with the settlement suffered financial loss of up to $1.5 million as a result of this incident. The lesson that Walmart learned is the direction of data breach response and notification on how to be effective in mitigating a security crisis response plan must be designed with all possible scenarios in mind. Lastly, the lesson learned is risk management makes jobs safer. It includes a focus on health and safety which actually seek out the address problem the organization. The risk assessment that manager applies can reduce the chance of engineering and mishandling in the workplace. For example, Walmart described hazard risks such as chemical risk by expanding their chemical policy by releasing a new sustainable chemistry implementation guide. So that's all for me and thank you.
In conclusion, Walmart have a huge opportunity in improving their quality standards based on all of the risk response above and also based on their customers' needs and concerns. They can focus on improving their product quality and also customer services in each stores. This will help them improve the customers' profit and also make their customers happy. Risk management is important as it can help companies to forecast any kind of circumstances that may happen in future, which will affecting companies' profit and also companies' financial plan.